Hey yo, I ain't even gonna lie for real. Like last basketball season that just passed with the WNBA, I watched it. You feel me? And I understand. I understand it now. Like them women over there, they compete, they go hard, they play basketball, they put they all on the line. You feel me? 1,000%. You feel me? And I appreciate the effort that them young ladies is doing over there. You feel me? So I say out of the first time that the WNBA been around, I don't even know when it came out. I think around 95, 96, something like that. Pardon me for not understanding the knowledge and doing the due diligence on the WNBA and all that. But I do remember the days of Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops and all that. Yeah, I remember them days when they was like big mega stars, you feel me? Nowadays, it's starting to come back around to that with the likes of Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese and all of that. So just last year, I really watched a few games, you feel me? Not the whole season, not everybody, I ain't got no squad that I'm running with and all that, but I watched a few games and it was very entertaining, you feel me? What the fuck is that going on up there? And it was very entertaining. And anyway, yeah. So now Angel Reese talking about she might not play next year. Before I get to that, damn, what's going on? Yeah, but like I was saying, hold up, I'm parched. Let me hit my water. Before we get into all that, can y'all do me a favor? Because I'm about to sit here and choke, and I got breathing problems. You feel me? Can you please hit them likes? Subscribes, the notifications, notification bells, buttons, whistles, horns, and all of that. I told you I send smoke signals. I tie messages to birds, eagles, pigeons, and falcon feets and all of that. You can get your message to you. Messages in a bottle, whatever you want. I can get it to you so you can stay notified for these vibes. I'm back in the building with an immaculate feeling, smacking the children. You already know what this is, and if you don't, you need to go get you some help. You feel me? Go get you some help right now because you might be seriously incompetent, motherfucker. If you don't know what this is no condom media. But yeah, Angel Reese said, yo, she gonna sit out if the WNBA don't pay up. Pay up what? First of all, you gotta get more people to watch it. More titties and more ass need to get shown around. Y'all need to be walking around in thongs and all of that. You feel me? I hate to sexualize the women, but hey, you want motherfuckers to watch, you want the viewership to go up, you want more sponsorships and brands and all of that, you got to shake some ass. I'm just playing. Serious a little bit, but I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, why just that diluted version of basketball? We want to be entertained by basketball. You can go watch the NBA players ducking, 360 and in the air, sham guarding, doing all of that shit. You feel me? Why are we gonna go watch regular girl ball? They running up and down the court doing layups. That's not entertaining. You have to do something that pull us in, drag us in. You feel me? Just come out there, titties just bouncing. You feel me? Not just the balls bouncing, pause. Have some titties bouncing. You got to do something. Have swimsuit basketball. You want people to watch. The females ain't supporting the females. So you want dudes to watch. You want the viewership to go up. Send them hoes out there in bikini basketball hooping outfits. You feel me? With the numbers on the titties. You feel me? Matter of fact, nothing on the top. Just put numbers on the nipples so the nipples can be covered up. You want motherfuckers to watch this shit. She talking about she gonna sit up, she gonna sit out if they don't pay. Yeah, man, look. People got to support in order for the WNBA to make that money. Them girls only getting paid like $100,000 a year, something like that, something ridiculous. Look, go get you got your sponsors and all of that. You got your people you doing business with, some people you working with, you got contracts with outside of the league. You got shit that's moving and shaking. You feel me? Let me read something that they said about Angel Reese. Let me read this context of what they saying. They say, I'm not gonna lie, Angel Reese is the ultimate WNBA heel. And I mean that as a compliment. She's sort of the unofficial bad girl of the NBA, always mouthing off, always making headlines, adding some controversy to the sport that is largely ignored by the general public. Yeah, it's ignored because ain't no titties and no asses being bounced. And then everybody over there in the WNBA, they eating coochies and eating asses. And then in some cases, they forcing people to eat coochies and eating asses. The straight women over there, they said they scared for their life because they scared they gonna get their snacks cracked. You feel me? they gonna get their snacks cracked in a snack wrapper. They snack wrapper gonna get cracked open, and some big 6'9" bitch is gonna eat the buns against their will. So yeah. I don't even know why I brought that up, but it's true. Look, I'm a horrible journalist, but go look that story up. It's a woman that played in the WNBA, and she said she was forced. She was forced. She was like basically they tried to force her to do things, and she said, "I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of that." She said, "You gonna be with it today?" She said, "I'm not with none of that." You feel me? And they kept persisting and pursuing, and they was resilient. You feel me? And yo. So, anyway, of course, her rivalry with the face of the league, Caitlin Clark, is well documented and goes back to their college days at LSU in Iowa. But Angel is stepping in to fill that villain role, whether she intends to or not, often creates some much needed drama and attention. The only problem is that she's always on the fence about how much she wants to embrace it. Like, you don't know if you want to be the bad girl or you don't. Some days you do, some days you talking shit, some days you want to cry. You got to pick a side, baby girl, you feel me? Angel often complains about being the villain, but then embraces it, but then says she's judged harder than her peers, but then welcomes the hate, then says she's overly sexualized by fans and the media, but then dresses like this. Like when Shaq says something to the nature or something to the degree that y'all, what I was saying, you need to have more titties and breasts out, and you need to be twerking and popping shit on the basketball court, hands on knees, you feel me? Dribble the ball with your ass or something. Maybe we'll watch, you feel me? And then you talk about you being overly sexualized and you don't want to be put it out there like a product of sex and smut and filth. When you do it to your damn self, you do it to your damn self. You always dressing like this, scantily clad, you feel me? That's what you try to do. So, yeah, so, like, you got to make up your mind. You got to pick a side. You got to make up your mind. You got to pick a side. Just go for a hill, Angel. Stay into it. Embrace it. Be the bad girl who dominates on the boards. And then maybe practice finishing at the rim. A motherfucker said. That's crazy. We all know that the WNBA was largely irrelevant before her and Clark burst into the scene last season. And of course, Caitlin draws a crowd unlike anyone in the sport has ever seen. But if they want to continue to grow the sport and actually try to turn it into a profitable enterprise, they need to get some asses in the seats. Matter of fact, they need to get some asses and thongs, you feel me, and get them running around so we get to watch it. That'll get asses in the seats if we was to see more asses. More asses, you feel me? And they're not going to do that on just going out there and playing ball with an inferior product to the NBA. That's what I said. We ain't gonna watch that shit compared to with the NBA. Then they say the NBA isn't much to write home about these days either. Yeah, but it's still more entertaining. Even though they doing is jacking up threes, it's still more entertaining than the shit these women is down there doing. But they doing a good job and they playing real hard. But I'm just saying it doesn't compare to the basketball that we see and we are used to. And we want to support, but you're going to have to get naked. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, man, I'm bald head. What y'all think about? Comment down below, man. What y'all think about Angel Reese saying she not participating in the WNBA next season if they don't pay up? So she trying like, yo, y'all going to have to kick us some bread or I ain't having it. They probably going to tell her, look, you can kick rocks. We got the white girl, Caitlin Clark, can keep this motherfucker afloat. You don't score no points anyway. All you do is get your own rebounds and shit, and that's how you be stacking all the rebounds. So, like, we don't really need you in it. You can get the fuck out of here. I think she bucking the system, and I think she need to chill out. You need to go ahead and play. You need to go and play. So comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of this video. I'll holler at y'all next time. It's No Condoms Media.